That's what it's about. And when you are struggling because you or a loved one is sick and you can't afford the medication that you need, it's agonizing. When you have to decide whether to cut a pill in half or in quarters, even though you know the doctor has said you need the full dosage to get well, it is agonizing. But for the first time, Democrats took on Big Pharma. Frankly, we got zero help from Republicans. One of the reasons this had to be in the IRA, and one of the reasons it wasn't as complete as we would like, is because our Republican friends were in the pockets of Big Pharma.
From $2,000 to $3,600 for 2021 taxes. You're going to get $3,600 per child under 6 and $3,000 per child 6.
For 2022 should be around 6%. Johnson says that this would be a much needed help for benefit recipients, but many are running out of time.
The COLA won't be paid until January. So there is months of having to meet these high costs. And right now, their benefits were only raised by about on average, about $20 a month for this year. So when they're facing very large increases for prescription drugs.
Here is the most important news. The Social Security Administration has released several important details for everybody to receive Social Security. Officials have announced that many seniors and retirees may qualify for an extra $150 a month. Now, after battling soaring inflation for the past year, retired workers got some good news. In October, benefits will get an 8.7% cost of living adjustment in 2023. It makes the fourth largest increase in history. Meanwhile, the standard Medicare Part B premium will decrease 3% next year. Just the second time this has happened. So, Mary Johnson, the Social Security Medicare policy analyst for the Senior Citizens League, has told reporters the large COLA coupled with lower Part B premiums will help beneficiaries to some extent. But the average retired worker will receive an extra $150 per month in Social Security income next year. Now, the Social Security COLAs are designed to protect the buying power of benefits from inflation. Unfortunately, inflation remained near a 4-decade high for the better part of the past year, and the 5.9% COLA applied to Social Security benefits for this year has failed to fully offset the impact of rising prices. It just means retired workers essentially took a pay cut this year, as they had to spend a greater portion of their checks to cover the increased cost of groceries, electric, and other goods. Fortunately, the Social Security recipients will get an 8.7% raise next year. This will boost that average benefit for retired workers to $2,000 a month. According to the SSA, the average retired worker will receive an average of $150 in benefits. Now, this year, the standard Medicare Part B premium has got some important information. It increased to $170 a month, making one of the largest price hikes in the program history. The figure easily topped the 5.9% COLA applied to benefits, meaning retired workers have spent a greater portion of their monthly income on medical care this year. Fortunately, the standard Medicare Part B premium will fall again to $164 a month, meaning most beneficiaries will save about $5 to $10 on average over the course of the relief program. The governor already announced the program during his budget address. He announced last month that he intends to continue this next year. More than 800,000 New Jersey taxpayers opted for the direct deposit of their anchor rebate payments. More than 1.7 million New Jersey residents applied for this rebate program, including 1.25 million homeowners and over 500,000 renters. Now, most of the payments will be issued before May 3rd, though applications that need additional information may take more time to finalize. Eligible homeowners with incomes of up to $150,000 will receive $1,500. And those who received and earned $150,000 to $250,000 will receive $1,000. Renters with incomes of up to $150,000 will be eligible to receive a $500 payment. And now Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness program faces a new obstacle from Senate Republicans, even before the U.S. Supreme Court rules on whether it can be implemented. The Republican senators Bill Cassidy, Joni Ernst, and John Cornyn introduced a resolution to overturn Biden's debt relief program. The measure would also end the crisis-related pause on federal student loan payments, which has been put in place in 2020 and is set to expire this summer. Biden would very likely veto the resolution if it succeeds in both the House and the Senate, but votes would actually force members of his own party who have not been in support of the student loan forgiveness program to take a public stance. The program is currently blocked, and the Supreme Court is expected to issue its ruling in late June or early July. The Republican senators introduced a resolution using the Congressional Review Act, which allows Congress to roll back regulations, all from the executive branch, without needing to clear a 60-vote threshold. It was also unclear whether the Congressional Review Act would actually apply to student loan forgiveness program, until the Government Accountability Office made a determination on the matter early this month. Biden issued his first veto last week concerning a retirement investment resolution.